lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
More energy. More health. Yep.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Where does he want us to go? Energy converters?
Maybe we can bring in an observation
Energy
in the
converters,
containment
okay.
sector. I'll put in a
Eliminate the targets. Okay, Artie. Oh man, I tried to jump and... You have less jump when you're holding onto stuff with energy. That's good. Also, I probably want to try and get around into the bigger room because I just get dead-ended in that one. Did it fail? Huh. I wonder what the reward from that was. Or did it pass? What was it called? That's kind of... I don't know what we can do. We can try this training course. If we can get to it from... I don't think you do. Access corridor? Maybe later. It's a shame.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense.
I didn't know if we were safe to open again, but...
It's on me. And me alone.
This is searching for transmissions to corrupt. The astral plane is a conflux switchboard. This will come for us all. You must stop them, shut them up. Interesting. Alright, we'll go back to anywhere. Up top. Maybe not. Where's our thing going? Hope informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector to create more HRAs. Jesse believes Marshall may know more about Dylan. The research sector. So probably from the elevator. So we'll go from Central Executive.
Hope has asked us to document this.
Oh, so I could have had my
You mean like in person?
if my gun was on spin before. How am I liking spin? I haven't really used it yet, but it looks like it'll be fun.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal. Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
Why wasn't this shown to us?
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, the videos are great. I'm just
My name is Dr. Pierce.
okay, we heard that one. I wish they'd get shown to us in full when we pick them up. Not like that one we hadn't even seen. And some of them get shown to us in like half.
I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi.
Oh, it's because it's on the front. So, yeah. It just feels a little awkward.
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years...
Shooting at me. Yeah, I probably should grab that augment. Yeah, these are definitely a ramp up there. I was a bit worried about that when I saw the grindy nature of the random quests. I thought, are these designed just to make you go pick random combat around the area to like artificial inflation of strength in lieu of actual content? It turns out the answer is yes. How many floaty boys are there? You never went back? I'm not going to either. Well, you might not have to go back, but it could make, like, hang around. Except to find hidden things. Well, see, that's the thing. If there's something hidden, it's probably worth going back when it's level appropriate. But how do you know it's hidden if you've, you know? Why are you on that side now? Gross. Get out. Oh, obvious places you can't go. Ugh. Wait. What's the button to get back on the correct side of you of the screen? It's not B. There's no experience from killing enemies? No, but you get materials. Alright, cool, thank you. Yeah, but of course it didn't. You didn't go back and do any of it. I guess the first time I must have just run into another area which triggered more bad guys. I don't know. Now, do we want to go up or down? Let's go up. I was thinking that way, but it's all scrubbed off. Actually watched the movie. What movie? Ah, the one on the projector. I've got a bunch of these to read too. We got enemies. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to redacted file for full report. And possible awe in which unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to awe redacted in which redacted redaction. Event is believed to have been caused by redacted redaction as a result of the following measures have been taken to prevent redactions, redacting, redacto, and redactors. I was in research about, is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. They're like having pot shots at me. Oh, they're talking about all these plants, aren't they? Where are the dudes? Carla, does it strike you odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just have to stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or what you called it, I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it sometime over drinks, or dinner even. Can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. All the best, Hubert. Yeah. F to drop it object without launching it. I don't know. Probably should just launch it though. Oh, that's a big dude. What's that vending machine? Sniper, eh? Oh, what are these? Level 2s? Oh, that looks like a health recovery mod. It is. His sniper. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from distance using telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain good distance from target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces, check balconies. I should note their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Refer to file redacted for full report. %28 health recovery? Oh, that's pretty crappy level 2. I'll take it though. Poor Hubert. Did we get a level 2 one of those? 13% accuracy. Yeah, why not? Now where's this one? I should be able to cleanse one here now, right? Why can I not cleanse yet? Need to find the thing with the oh, that looks cool in there. The cameras, the triangle, 3 cameras. Where was I going? Parasite something or other? Thresholds have always been a source of great inspiration and a great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by redaction, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. We must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it would be difficult to find due to its lengths. We must go on fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases worth comparing, and their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Refer to file 5-94-1284 for full report. The file wasn't redacted for once. Why not try to go down there? Could hurt. Alright, parapsychology. Up. You are there. Parakinesiology. Right. Astral exhibition. Hypnosis. I'm gonna go with not here. Cafeteria. Parapsychology. Is it this? Executive personnel protection. Go to the mail room. I kind of want to just ignore these. Because I went and did one before and died. Plus I think if I come back I'm going to have to kill everything again. I've got 20 minutes. Hopefully we can find a safe point. Hey, Kizron. Yeah, I am enjoying it. I did try one earlier. And I backed myself into a corner and got killed. And then it just failed.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Can you not crawl? Parakinesiology. Oh man. Okay, they weren't lying when they said the snipers were tough. Alright, can I put down a directorial command for someone to get in here and clean this mess up? The achievement notifications though start they just won't stop. Every time you do anything, you've achieved 1 out of 100. You've achieved 2 out of 100 of 3 things. It's like sitting next to my wife when she's like social mediaing with all the friends and stuff. It's bling, 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 bling. Emergency call support. Dispatcher, what's your emergency? Hello, hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go on away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am, hello, ma'am? Dispatch attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. We go down the mail room.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless.
Okay, we're in research astral exhibition. Just remember that. Does doing these executive things any purpose deal? Just random loadout drops? Achievement? All of the above. Those dudes are hiding behind this big thing. It's like, here, let me take your cover. It looks like it'd be good to throw at someone. Not camp spawn for my achievement. If you guys just keep walking through the door. Did we win? Was it a win? I didn't get a notification. I don't know. Like is there any way of knowing? You want me to be able to pick up the explosives, throw them back? There's a point I can take for that. Yeah, that thing that we just did, is there any way of knowing if we won or not? Well, I activated it and it's no longer in the thing up there. So no, that's a quest. That's not the executive thing that I was doing. I was responding to the come to the mail room. And it had a 20-minute time limit. We got here with like 15 minutes left. I don't know, maybe we spent 5 minutes in there and it's no longer there anymore. See if I got a new mod. Is that what you get? I mean, I got something here, but I don't know. No idea. Okay, I think I'll just be ignoring those for now. And they seem like... They seem like not good. Alright, let's continue on to parapsychology.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Interesting. The astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the redaction behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far it just breaks everything we put in it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 3-19-3811 for full report. Addendum. A new naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Redactions.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
What are they going to do with it? I like the look of the spinny gun. Wait, we're going in there with it? Surely that's not, doesn't seem wise. Maybe best to shut the door. Well, that didn't help very much. Okay, so there's probably a... Oh, I see. I see. I don't know how I'm going to do, but I see. Oh, I can actually throw it up there. No. Win. I'm glad you didn't say anything, because it would have taken me less time to respond. Oh, now. And I can kill this thing. Oh, well, that powers it up, but that... Alright, so that opens that one as well. Okay, power it up, which means you can shut the back door. So that you can keep walking around the corridors. We have to hope that one of the other doors somewhere opens up when you do that. Okay, dude. I'd like to figure it out too, though. One fail does not mean I need or want help. Yeah, it's part of playing. Now, this has power now, right? I like that that's still got the power on there. So let's trap it in there.
Bureau doing with that thing?
Okay.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
I guess if you've gone through... No, you can't go through the... Maybe if you, with that little door. Could have been fast enough to get through it. Oh. He's gonna nap. No, double kill. His clusters. That's the very first thing we killed. Am I playing on controller again? No. Playing mouse and keyboard. His clusters are unique that they are concentrated manifestations of hiss. How do I keep the audio from bleeding into my mic? I balance it. Dense spherical compressions of hiss resonance that serve support functions of the hierarchy of hiss entities. Clusters are capable of replenishing hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. It's like an armor then. The fact that hiss mistakes makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered individual or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to redacted file for report. It's good sound settings. Yeah, it's a little bit of practice. Vessing, point the mic at your face. Don't point the speakers at the mic. And I think the biggest mistake most people have when you look at their setups is they have a microphone that's supposed to be close to their face. Like the microphone's here, like this is it, right there, right? It's like that far away from my face. Okay, so it's only picking up sound that's like right here. I can put it all the way over here and I can probably speak into it and you can hear it. But it means you got to get the gain really loud. I got to speak up a lot more. It's going to pick up stuff over there. Like microphones are supposed to be close to your face. I mean, headphones will guarantee it, right? Because you just won't have any bounce or feedback or anything. But it's like when you look at any sort of, well, why singers? That's why they hold the microphone to their lips, you know. Unless you have really expensive, like shotgun mics that can be pointed at you from far away. Okay, so she wants to go to the parapsychology elevator. If I turn up the sound loud enough though, it'll get bounced. I don't have anything on the walls behind me, so... And the wall is just like right there. There's my green screen against the wall. So I've got to make sure I don't have the volume up massively loud. But if I put some rugs behind the green screen, I could probably have the volume up a little bit louder. That speaker faces that way. That's the only one, because it could bounce. But still. Elevator. Wait, I just came from that way. Oh, but I cleansed the thing.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
Those to try to ambush me in an area where I've just slaughtered all of them and there's health nodules everywhere. They didn't think that through. Can I go look through here? Oh, that's where we came from. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, we went that way because this bit was blocked. And now it's not. Game can do your head in. Oh, and Kizran, I'm guessing you're asking because of my potato shooting, right? That's mean.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Happy. Well, I haven't done that much shooting though. I was saying I could probably do better if I play this more as a shooter, but throwing stuff is fun. Executive major threats. Nah. Let's ignore that. New mission, a captive audience. Let's do that one. Okay, let's have a look at where... I wish the board countermeasures were at the bottom. Seems a bit choppy. Huh. Can't explain that. I think it's more likely to be smoother with controller because it's got... You don't have like fast motion that you can have with a mouse.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Yeah, frame rate's good. I think my camera does get a bit choppy every now and then. I don't know why.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Let me check something.
Layout of this place almost invites an ambush.
Locking the doors behind me, huh?
Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Seriously, I've been in Threshold safer than this.
The hiss sort of turned the house into a threshold, huh?
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to collect it or something. Oh, you seem to be sending me in the opposite direction of something that I might want to go to. Well, alright. Well, friendly's down here.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Ritual division. Yeah, get off the screen. I'm trying to... I love when this shot comes in, you pick up something and you release it and it comes in from the side. It just feels good. Dunskies. Not all Dunskies. Big dude was big. What did he give me? The Hiss warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They're able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material. Yeah, we saw that. He kept putting his shield on. And launch objects at their target. It's good design. I like it. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution of maturation of the Hiss corruptions? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabitants are host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Refer to file redacted for full report. The donk sound when hit with something heavy? Yeah. The report serves introductory guide to astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore the document astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file OOP-18 for details. In the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division, physical and psychological training is vital for repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted redactions within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Refer to file 8-29-1838 for full report. Better look out for the redacted redactions. Okay, where's the thing? Well, that requires level 6. I don't have level 6. I'm level 2. Spend points.
This way to the lab? Okay.
What about this way, through the pipe?
These HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Everybody's dead. So I got a mod or something that I should look at, I think. 29% health recovery. Yeah, look at that. Moving on up. Oh, I get it. I got it. Except I don't know how I'm going to get it. Like, I'm close, right? It's... yeah.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redaction structure of prism retains frequencies in the range of redacted to redacted, with a perfect redaction harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a redaction through a harmonized prism into a redaction. Methods for imprinting the non-physical fields onto redaction, imbuing them with properties of the harmonized resonance redaction in the prism, will be explored and explained. Refer to file redaction for full report. Nothing else. Too powerful for use. Dimensions, feedback loop.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but
Restart the punch card terminals and activate the HRA
Darling
machine.
must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
5. Okay, so one of those two. Can we affect this? Accept this? Affect. Okay, hang on. Hey, Bonfire. Has the game been scary yet? Not really scary. I mean, some things have jumped out in front of me, but other than that, it's more paranormal. 1. It's the same. That was the same as the one upstairs.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
You're right. Yeah, I'm trying to work that out, so be quiet. Okay. I mean, we could assume that that's the order. What about the one upstairs? What was that number? It's like in that Tomb Raider where you try to use your detective vision and Lawrence is giving you the spoiler. It's like, no, shut up, Lawrence. Controls on self 60%. Okay, so I think that's the same order of all of them, right? But I wasn't including these crossed out ones because I figured those would be wrong. Is it the same picture on all of them? It's not. Like, that's different. Huh. The one here that's crossed out is the same as the one on the left that's not crossed out.
It looks like he was working on something to do with
Which is also the same as the second one and the third one. Interesting.
What do the symbols mean?
Symbols mean shut up. Okay. I think that one goes in the... This one in front of my face goes in the 3 machine because they're swapping the positions.
What do
I'm going
these
to go with
white
that.
words mean?
So the diamond in the bottom left with the little one above there in 3. The solid one then in solid center in 2. Later, Valkyrie. Thanks for hanging out. This one in 1. That one in 5. It's being moved over. Right, which
Try different
leaves this one in
combinations.
4.
One of them has to work.
Which hasn't been scrubbed out there in the 4th position. First try.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working.
I think
to
it's
save
because
those
their
lives.
mouth
Once
doesn't
that is
line up
done,
with
Director Faden, then we can talk.
the voice, Gizron.
She's right.
And
As
it's
much as I
even
don't
more
wanna
noticeable
admit it,
on this lady we're
I'm
speaking
the
with.
only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base
Wow, level
in
4 already.
Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.